Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So in today's video I'm gonna be giving you guys a little update about my future bookshelf, and we're also gonna be talking about the books that I read in March, which is not a lot, and my TBR list. Yes, anyways, bookshelf update. So if you guys didn't know, my house is under renovation at the moment, so this is just a temporary bookshelf that is gonna be hacked away in about a month or so, and I'm getting a custom made bookshelf. It's gonna be a Victorian Cinderella themed bookshelf. It's gonna have that beautiful Cinderella blue, and it's an open bookshelf concept. At the moment my bookshelf is it's closed. You know, I have little doors on both sides so it opens both ways. It's gonna be hand carved, yes, and beautifully painted with gold, Cinderella blue and ivory. I'm super excited. I just ordered it. It's gonna take around 4 months to craft, so I will probably get the bookshelf in June. I'm very excited. I really hope that it turns out to be that beautiful princess bookshelf that I love, but at the moment this will suffice. I think it looks pretty cute too. Anyways, that's my little bookshelf update. Also, pardon me if my hair is a little greasy. It's not my hair wash day. I can't wash my hair today because I have to wash it on Sunday. Yeah, I have to plan my hair wash day and today is not it, so I'm sorry if it looks kind of greasy. Yeah, we're gonna talk about the books I read in March. So in the month of March I didn't read a lot of books. This is my beautiful reading journal. In the month of March I designed it to look like Lord of the Rings. I'm a huge fan of Lord of the Rings. Yeah, fanatic. In the month of March I read 7 books, only 2 books being actual books, and then 5 books being volumes in the same manga series. So technically I read 3 books. Anyways, the first book I read was Only a Monster by Vanessa Len. Stunning. This is a stunning Revolut edition. I rated this a 4-star. I rated it a 3.5 at first, and then I rated it a 4-star. And the ending of this book, well, it's not the best ending. I didn't like it, and because of that ending I actually initially rated this like a 2 to a 3-star. But then I went on live on A Fairy Little Life with the author Vanessa Len, and she said that my favorite character Aaron is gonna be in the second book, so it just makes me really happy. So now I actually rate the book a 4-star. There's a really cute romance. So cute. I just love it. There's a time travel aspect in this which I really love, and the concept of magic in this world is just so interesting. For such a small book, this is only about 300 pages. It's actually pretty complex. I love that. I love how it's quite dark as well. There's a little bit of blood and death and just very dark, and I love that. I love dark vibes. I just really want to be, you know, the wife of the devil really badly. So yes, this was the first book I read. It's quite good. I'm not gonna give synopsis for every single book, but basically this is about a girl. She's a monster. The boy that she likes is human and he wants to kill her. Yeah. The next book that I read in March is the manga Orange. I read volumes 1 to 5 and I absolutely love it. The first 2 volumes I rated a 5-star, and 3, 4, 5 I rated a 4-star. So good. It's about this boy, Kakeru. He's got issues. He goes to school, he falls in love with this girl, but he can't love her because he's got issues. Oh, it's just, I can't say things without spoiling, so just read the book, but be warned, it's a really sad book. If you're not in the mood to cry and if you're not in the mood to feel some sort of way, then don't read the book, because it is pretty sad. And I don't cry easily, but I teared up a little bit. Very good, 5 out of 5 stars. And the last book that I read, of course, was Daughter of the Moon Goddess, which let me just take her out. I can never stop like showing her off because she is just stunning. Now, first of all, I am half Chinese. This novel was inspired by the folktale Chang'er, and as a child Chang'er was my absolute favorite Chinese folktales. Oh, it's so good. It just tells the beauty of the Chinese culture so well in this book. And the ending was just beautiful as well. The plot is so good. The pacing is just right. It's absolutely perfect. This book is just so atmospheric. It's captivating. When I'm not reading it, I just couldn't stop thinking about it. It's just so beautiful. You travel from the Jade Palace to, you know, the Celestial Kingdom, to the Demon Realm, to the Eastern or the Southern Sea, and you see all these beautiful mythical creatures. And then you meet dragons. This book takes you on a beautiful adventure into the Chinese culture. Su Lin Tan's writing style is very accessible, very descriptive, and very beautiful. Opening the book and reading the first paragraph, you will know. On the first page of this book, I already underlined it. This is page 1. So those are all the books that I read in March. In March, I also started on the book You've Reached Sam, but I couldn't finish it in March, so I finished it in April. That was a 4 out of 5 stars. It's a beautiful story about how you shouldn't hold on to things that you shouldn't hold on to. The consequences of holding on to things that you shouldn't. The effects that it will have around people that you love. The entire grieving process of losing someone that you love, and how to let go of that. I also recently read Orange volume number 6. That one also I rated a 4-star. And yeah, I am waiting for volume 7 to be out. Now we're going to talk about the books that I want to read. So I'm not going to have a huge TBR because every time I make a list of things that I want to read, it never happens. Never. I am in the middle of the love hypothesis, but I might have to DNF this one. Not because I don't like it, I actually really enjoy it, but for some reason I'm just not in the mood for romance. I'm in the mood for fantasy, so I'm just gonna put this on hold for now. Also, this is the Fairy Loot adult box. Look, it's crooked. It makes me really sad. Yeah, I did not do an unboxing for this. This is the Atlas 6 by Olivie Blake. It's one of the books that I'm planning to read because I'm kind of feeling the dark vibes. It's black. I'm dressed in black. I feel it. So I was actually reading the first page just to dip my toes in a little bit and see how I feel, and I am quite enjoying it. So I might pick up the Atlas 6 in the month of April. Yes, it's on my TBR list. The next book that I want to read in the month of April, and I think I will be able to read this one because it's really short and it's high up on my TBR list. This is The Girl Who Fell Beneath the Sea, which I did an unboxing of. It's only 300 pages, so I can probably get through this really quickly. It's super pretty, and I'm pretty sure I will like the stories because it says here that fans of Spirited Away will absolutely love this book. I love Spirited Away. It's also my favorite Ghibli film. And again, it's based off of Korean mythology, part Korean. I am actually planning to reread Park Yeon-mi's book, In Order to Live. I first read this book 2 years ago, I think. It was a great book and I think it deserves a reread just to remind myself of the things that are still happening in North Korea. I think it's really important for people to constantly be educated about things that are happening in the world. I hope that, you know, something can be done to help North Korean people because it is a horrible, horrible, horrible place. And the hospitals in North Korea, if you need to go through surgery, they don't give you anesthetic, guys. So they just cut into your body without any anesthetic. For injections, they use the same needle on everyone. That is inhumane. So I want to reread this. This is also a pretty quick read. The first time I read this, I did not annotate this. So second time reading this, I'm gonna try to annotate this. Yeah, it's a very nice book. This is a huge book. 600, well, okay, he's not that big, but he is a pretty chunky boy. 600 pages. This is Wings of Shadow by Nikki Powell Prito. This is the Crown of Feathers series and one of my absolute favorites. It is full of action. I would describe this as epic. The first and second book, you get all these beautiful epic battle scenes of phoenix and fire and riders and humans and battles and just ooh. The first book was Crown of Feathers. I read it on the ebook. Loved it so much. I bought the second one, Heart of Flames, and now I have the third one. I can't wait to dig into this book because they ended the second book with a huge cliffhanger and the ending had my jaw just like, oh, I've already started it. There are months where I just go crazy and I read like 20 books, but it's not this month. This month is pretty slow, also because I am quite busy with my life at the moment, but I'm very excited to just let loose and forget about my life a little bit and just escape into the world of fantasy. So maybe that's why I'm into fantasy at the moment, because I just need a little bit of escape from my busy life. Also, just look at this cover. That's a Shadow Phoenix, guys. This book is gonna have the epic battle between the Fire Light Phoenix and the Shadow Phoenix, and I just can't wait. This is like Game of Thrones all over again. Oh, I was thinking of reading this, but this is a little bit too big. Actually, I might start on this. This was actually my dad's, Douglas Adams, The Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy. I'm really not sure where I've heard this title before, but I swear I heard it as a child. And just growing up, I've always heard about this book. But I never see people talk about it on BookTube. But I thought this book was just really interesting when I read the synopsis for this. It's basically about a guy. He has a best friend, and his best friend is an alien. So when the world is coming to an end, he hitched a ride in his best friend's like spaceship and travels the galaxy. So that sounds amazing. It says here that Arthur, his name, discovers life, the universe, and everything at the end of the universe. It just makes me so curious, so I want to read this. That is all for today's video. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you guys have any suggestions for videos that you want me to make, book related of course, please comment down below and I will think about making those videos in the future. And yeah, thank you guys so much for watching and I will see you guys in my next video.